Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Rice Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand it off to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Doing a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Here's the option play. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught on the outside. It's Hill. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Snags a quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To throw, it's Harris. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Cook. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And now the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Harris. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
We'll try to run it with the option. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down to 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. To throw, it's Harris. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down, they go right back to him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. This passing game is still on fire.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And there's the handoff. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Important second down play coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Harris. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll use the ground game here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the wideout goes in motion. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
Michigan 28, Rice 10.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can do.
Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Cook. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Harris. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh, my my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. The sure hands. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rice.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. But the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rice offense is out there again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Back to pass. It's Harris. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been...
He's got room looking for the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. He hands it to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has 1 timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Cook. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Hill. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.